Hey everybody, welcome back. I've got another onesie for you today. It is Offworld Trading Company. This game was kind of a weird situation for me because I heard about it a long time ago, and at the time I thought that it was going to be kind of like what Surviving Mars is. I thought it was going to be like city building, like, from the name Trading Company. I was like, okay, I'm going to be building, buildings, making materials, selling them, probably doing some quests or something, try to make lots of money, that sort of thing. Kind of like a mix between like Surviving Mars and Tropico or something like that. Got the game, started playing it, and I was like, oh, this really isn't what I thought it was. And then after playing for a couple hours, I was like, this is really cool. And I really like it, and I want to show you. So let's jump into a game here. Alright, so when I started playing this, I found it very confusing and I did not understand what I was doing, and I had to play it for a while before it clicked. And I will try to pass that knowledge on to you, and hopefully it will come across, because this game is kind of complicated, but once you get into it, it's like exciting and fun, and I really like it. So, this is not a city building game, which was my original assumption. It is not that at all. It is a cutthroat economic market manipulation game. We play as a corporation on Mars, and we're playing around this city, New Shanghai in this case. We're a corporation that's going to set up nearby and buy and sell goods and try and make lots and lots of money. We're competing with other corporations that are trying to do the same. And just like in railroads, our objective is to wipe out all the other companies. So, we start the game. I'll try and explain this in a way that makes sense. We start the game. We can see the city, New Shanghai. There are raw materials around this area of Mars, but we don't know exactly where they are. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to scan around and try and find a good place to set up shop. So we can see that there's water around here. Water.
Geothermal vent.
A vent?
Useful.
Okay, we can see there's like, what is this? That's not what. We've got silicon. What is this? We've got what? Carbon and iron around. Maybe I'll scan this way.
Low levels of carbon found. High levels of carbon found.
Okay. And I could scan the whole map, but that might put me at a disadvantage, so I want to scan as few times as possible
Medium levels of iron found.
while finding a good spot. Maybe around this water is good.
High levels of aluminum found.
Aluminum. This looks like a good spot. We've got aluminum, water, and a geothermal vent. That is probably as good a place as any. So, we'll start up here. Right now this is paused, but most of the game takes place in real time. So, what I need to do now is pick one of these 4 corporations that I can be. They work a little differently, but we have aluminum and water, so who is that going to benefit here? Okay, I don't remember how to make all of these materials off the bat, so we'll be Seneca Development. I've been them before. And then, where are we going to place? Because, like, if I put my base on top of one of these sources, we'll get a bunch of that to start, but then the source is gone. So it's like, do I want to grab a bunch of free stuff, or do I want to have it available to mine, So what if I went here, and we picked up a bunch of aluminum, but then I had this really good 3 source available? Start right there. I've paused the game again because now the game is afoot. Weirdly, in this game, you can't just build whatever you can afford, right? It's not just like I can spread across the map and build as many things as I have money to pay for. We only have 4 claim tiles, and it doesn't look like much, but this is one of the most important things about this game. That means that besides my headquarters, which takes up this space, I can use 4 spaces on this map right now, and that's it. And once you claim a tile, it's yours, and you basically never get that claim back. So, we have to be careful about what we use these for. So what I'm going to do is grab this aluminum, I think. Put a mine right there. Then I'll be mining that aluminum. I'm also going to grab a good source of water. Water pump. And then I have 2 others. What do we want to do? Oh, we should get power. Power is good. I can't afford... Oh, maybe I can. Geothermal. Let's do... Oh, no, I don't have enough money. Maybe we'll do that in a second. And then what else? What else? What else? We can see the whole map now. And I can claim stuff far away, but I'm going to have a ship that ships it back and forth, and that costs me money and takes longer also. Do I want to get a big thing of carbon? Maybe I do. Let's do that. No. I'm going to get some power. I know enough about this game to beat the computers pretty well, but it still confuses me about what I should do or not. I'm going to set up a wind turbine there. Okay, starting time. I love all the animations in this. You can see my base is building itself. The computers have started their stuff. Alright, so we've got a water pump. It's going to pump water. It'll bring that to us. We're mining aluminum. There's our water shipment. Once this is done, we're going to be getting a source of power. And then I have 1 claim left, which I'm not sure what I want to do with yet. Now, over here you can see all the different resources in this game and their prices. So power, we're generating and automatically selling extra power, so we're making money off of that. Oh god, of course you are. What do I need to... I need some money. I'm going to auto-sell my water, sell my food, sell my oxygen, auto-sell aluminum. I'm just going to sell all this. Glass, okay. Ideally what I'd like to do is get enough money to upgrade my headquarters as soon as I can, because that gives me more claims, and then I can start pulling more stuff. So what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I could build steel. I could build glass.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
Oh, it's so tense. There we go. I can upgrade. That gives me more claims. So let's start doing some more stuff here. Let's get more water. I get a bonus because they're touching. Oh, look. Green claimed my vent. It's right here. It's mine. But I can't have it anymore. It's not mine anymore. Let's see here. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I thought about getting that carbon, but I didn't. How about silicon? Oh, they took the good source of that. See, I'm already like falling behind. I don't have good things. Could get one of these. Could get some iron. Let's see here. There, my headquarters is upgrading. I'm sending out these ships. You can see now that I'm losing money because I have to buy food, oxygen, and fuel. The black market is now online, so you can spend money to screw up your competitors, which is cool. There we go. I'm going to get some more power, I think. And if I can connect these to my base, they won't have to fly them over. That'll save me money on fuel. What else do I want to do? So much thinking. My debt is starting to accrue, etc. In short, it's all about just getting money. Money, money, money. I'm going to... I've got some claims. Let's put some farms up. And we'll start selling food. This is a lot to take in at the beginning. But after you've done it a couple of times, and when you're not talking about it, it makes sense, and it's crazy. So yeah, I want to get up to like $34,000 to upgrade again. Is my next goal. So you can see now I've got 2 farms making food. I'm selling that. It's going for 99 right now. Price looks like it's going up. Let's see here. The price for glass is good. Let's do one of those. I have these connected now, so they shouldn't... I don't think they have to ship the water anymore or the food. Glass factory. So that saves us some money. Down here in the black market, you can set up pirates to shoot down shipments. You can like mess up people's buildings. You can blow them up. There's lots of crazy stuff. There's an auction coming up.
New land is available for auction.
Bid on that tile. I don't want that tile for anything. Raise the price a little bit, but I don't want it. I don't care. Get out of here. We've used all our claims. What else do we need to do here? Oh yeah, we have excess iron, so I'm going to sell that. And some of these raw materials you can hang on to, and it makes like making other stuff cheaper. But what I've found is kind of just auto sell everything, because you can always buy things with money. You don't have to... You know, if you look at upgrading my HQ, it's like, oh, if you have 160 aluminum, 160 steel, 40 glass, you can upgrade for no money, because you have all the materials. But why bother getting all of that stuff and hanging on to it when you can just buy it all at the same time? You know, if I just get 32,000 in the bank, I can just do it. I don't have to worry about the actual materials. But if I was already getting aluminum, and well, I am getting aluminum. If I wasn't selling my aluminum, that would bring the price down. But actually, I am going to do that because the price for aluminum is very low. So if I stockpile that, that'll just make my upgrade cheaper. Let's see, we got stocks up here. That's how it was in railroads, where I want to own my own stock and own everyone else's. We got some special buildings down here that you can get that do different things, but you need a claim to put them down to. Let's see, I'm gonna sell this glass. That's got a good price. And yeah, really, I just want income, income, no debt, income. Surplus of electronics, so the price is going down. Glass is looking good. There's a upgrade I can afford. 4 more claims. So let's do... What are we gonna do? If I like all the buildings, how they move around. You upgrade your headquarters and it like changes and moves. I think that's really cool. The price for food is good. If I can build another farm right here, that gives me a double bonus because it's touching 2 others. Red built a pleasure dome, which we'll hopefully do here in a little bit too. Let's get more power. You always need power, so like if you always have to pay for it unless you're generating enough, so generating more keeps your debt down. That's what I found. Oh! Somebody used a strike on my buildings, so they slowed down production. You jerks. That's okay. Alright, we got 2 claims left. Do I want a special building? I could get some. Maybe I'll save up for a pleasure dome. I can show you that. But you can see I'm like making good money off the food that I'm creating. I'm making some money from the water, good money from the power, good money from the glass. I'm losing money because I have to buy oxygen and fuel. If I start making it for myself, which actually this one building makes both, that would save me some money. So maybe that's a good way to go. Get that in a pleasure dome. Yeah, so I'll build one of those. Because the prices for these are you know, pretty high. If I'm making it myself, that'll save me some money. I need 7,000 for a pleasure dome. End the strike. Here we go. Okay, so pleasure dome. I have a claim. I can buy one of these, and basically you can put it next to your own place. Usually what you want to do with a pleasure dome is put it next to buildings in the city. So New Shanghai in this case, if I put it right here, it's like a fun place for all the colonists to go, and basically putting it here will give me $235 a second, maybe? It's a good income generator. It doesn't do anything else, though. So I'm going to build that there. If the colonists build like more domes here, it'll be worth even more. But basically it's going to increase my income so we can buy more stuff. Here it comes. You send out your little ships and they're like, here's the building. And then it turns into it. So cute. A black market auction for a cheap attack. It'd be useful to have, but I don't want to blow all my money on it either. And you can see by my stock price, it looks like we're in the lead currently. So that's good. Newsflash, solar flare! That affects if you have solar panels, they'll do better right now. But we went with wind, because they run during the night too. Holy crap! A magnetic storm. Didn't affect me. Ha! Alright, alright. Fuel price is up, so we'll sell that. I still have to buy oxygen, we're not making enough. But overall, my income is good. Buy some of my own stock. There we go. So now that's just making us money every second. We can go and look at these other guys here.
Scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
Oh, he's right next to me, isn't he? Yeah, so you can see they're shipping stuff in from their claims. Should we set up some pirates? Magnetic storm, let's do it. What's a good place for pirates? There's nowhere that'll really get a bunch of them. Who's in second? Red is doing pretty good. Oh, somebody already set up pirates on them. Who's next? Dark green. Over here. What do you guys have? Electrolysis. A metal mine. Alright, let's just set it up over here.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
I hate those filthy bandits. So now every time they send a shipment of iron over, that gun is gonna shoot it and like blow half of it up while it's there. So that's fun. But yeah, this game, I hope I'm explaining it well enough, but it just turns into this chaotic free-for-all where you're just trying to make as much money as possible and screw everybody else over. And it's really interesting. I think it would be fun to play with friends. I don't know anybody else who has it, but I think it could be pretty funny. And yeah, like, you know, I sit up here thinking, oh, I'm going to get this geothermal vent, that's great, and somebody just took it from me, there's nothing I can do about it. What? A mutiny in my pleasure dome. You jerks. Got an upgrade, there we go. Let's build some stuff. And I assume in a multiplayer game you can't pause time, but I am doing it just because that gives me time to think. So I'm still losing money on oxygen, so we could do another electrolysis reactor right there, get another bonus from them being touching. I'm making glass right. The glass price is way up. This says that I'm going to lose a little money building glass, but I feel like... Is that true? Let's see here. Let's make another special building. What do the patents look like? They're all still available. Perfect. Let's make the patent lab. So the patent lab is a special building you can make, and you spend chemicals, if you have them, or just money, to get special patents that have a unique effect, and once you have that, you're the only person that can have it. So if we get ahead on some of those, that could really be helpful.